That's all right. Welcome to Uncle Dunn Show, Siasa YETU edition. And today, we want to talk about politics, and we'll move a bit local in Shinyalu Constituency. On my immediate right, we have our own Valentine Lutsiba, who is a political analyst. Karibu sana to the show.
Thank you.
And just after him, we have VAR. He is the CEO and founder of VAR Kenya Brands. Welcome to the show.
Asante.
And then after VAR, we have Wakili Inanga Christopher. He is a political analyst. Welcome to the show.
Asante.
All right. Now, you always know me. Before we move into the topic of the day, we talk about the current issues. Yesterday, we have the SDC Special Delegates Conference or Convention and the National Delegates Conference for the Linda Mwananchi. I want us to give views, and that will come from our political analysts who are here. Tell us, what do you get out of the SDC and the NDC that we had yesterday for ODM? Let's start with Valentine.
Okay. For the last 5 months in this show, I see that none of the opposition or the government, yani hakuna mtu mwenye anahitaji ODM kama chama ikuwe pamoja. Hizi mirengo zote, either upinzani ama serikali, inahitaji kura za ODM. Na lakini hawahitaji ODM ikuwe pamoja. So whatever ODM is experience is just external forces that is trying to divide the groups. Na huwa wanasema the highest bidder ndio wanapata. So that's what is just happening to ODM. We shall just have different something ODM, what we call crafted ODM in the newer months to come.
So there's evident factions in ODM.
Very true.
We have Linda Ground and Linda Mwananchi.
Yeah.
Okay.
To add on that,
yes.
You have said Linda Ground and Linda Mwananchi. Both of them, I always ask myself, wanalinda nini? Ni mwananchi gani wanalinda? Ni ground gani wanalinda? Kwa sababu kama ni kulinda ground, tumekuwa na hizi mizururo za mikutano from 1963 up to the date. Kama ni kulinda mwananchi, tumekuwa na hizi vitu zimeanzishwa na kina Matiba, kina Shikuku, kina Orengo, the late Raila, kina Murumbi, several people. What are we achieving? It is high time we ask ourselves. Tutakuwa tunalinda ground na kulinda wananchi, alafu nyani zinabaki zile.
Okay. We'll be answering that question. Our Wakili.
Yes.
What do you get out of this, the NDC and the SDC that we had yesterday?
You know, since the departed leader of ODM, Raila Odinga, alikufa, ODM is a sinking ship. It is evident. And the moment Raila died, there was already allegation that there are people trying to purchase the party. Kuna the people, the likes of Akina Junet, the likes of Akina Wanga, walikuwa napiga chama cha ODM nada. When Raila died, you know, you see, when they went to fetch his body, kutoka India, there were people who remained behind. And the allegation that kuna watu wanataka kuuza chama cha ODM. So at the moment, ODM is a sinking ship. And to substantiate my allegation, it is self-evident. You know, right now, in ODM, lazima ukue mtu wa msimamo ndio ukae. Because their money, the government may dip his hand in ODM. Now, anybody, even if today Sifuna, ni vile tu akina Sifuna, akina Orengo, wameamua kusimama upande wa ukweli. But there is money. When you see somebody like Junet, who knew one day Junet will support Ruto? Who knew that? Who knew one day Wanga can support Ruto? But you see the kind of language these people are talking. These people wanaongea ile lugha nyingine mpaka unashangaa kwani. Okay, how were they waiting for baba to die so that ndio wakule? You saw that is what is happening. Ni kama mko kwa boma, baba ako na watoto kama 10. Then baba ako na shamba kubwa na mali mingi. But when the father is still alive, align kila kitu. Amesema wewe Junet utakaa hapa. Wewe Wanga utakaa hapa. Wewe nani utakaa hapa. Then vile baba atakuwa mgonjwa kidogo, alafu aseme hapana, sasa nataka kuchukua hii mali nipatie watoto wangu 2-3. Wewe Mbadi enda ujenge hapo, ingia broad based. Wewe Joho ingia broad based, ingia hapo. Alafu wale watoto wenye watabakia sasa, the likes of akina Junet, immediately vile baba atakufa hivi, now they take it. Wanasema we my good friend VR, ulikuwa unataka kuleta milioni ngapi? Leta haraka tukupatie hii. Baba alikuwa amekwamia hii kitu. That is why they are talking. Then we have the jealous uncle. The jealous uncle ni nani? The Oburu Odinga. That is how uncles behave immediately after your father died. Wanawafukuza tu. If Raila was alive right now, aungewaiona Sifuna akienda, aungewaiona akina Osotsi. This division yenye iko kwa ODM aungewaiona. But since the unifying factor ameenda, now ODM is beginning to be a useless party.
Okay.
Yeah, it's beginning to be a useless party.
Now I'll cut you short to ask this. Do you think leaders from Western are deserting Edwin Sifuna? We've seen the move of Nabina Bwera proposing Ababu Namwamba to run as the SG of ODM. We've seen Akina Fernandez Barasa, who are constantly against Sifuna. We've seen so many leaders from Western who are opposing Sifuna. In my opinion, I would expect that these people would support their own, just like any other community supports their own. Do you think, in your own opinion, these Western leaders from Western are deserting Edwin Sifuna?
Okay, when you look at it, from an outlook, ukiangalia kwa nje, you might think these people are deserting Sifuna. But in my opinion, I don't know if Fernandez Baraza, everybody who is castigating Sifuna from Luya Nation is having a good night. Watu hawalali. The reason why these people cannot support Sifuna, it is because they are being held by their balls, by the government. Ujue all these people are in scandals. The governor alikuwa na scandals zake. Na government kuamsha scandals si kitu kubwa. Utasikia tu kesho EACC at your doorstep. The likes of akina Nabina Bwera, they have their own scandals. So when they see you supporting Sifuna, wanakutumia tu EACC. Wanakuambia, you know what? If you continue going with this trajectory, tutafungua kale ka kesi. Will you continue supporting Sifuna? No, utasema hapana. Hiyo kesi itaniletea shida. So the best thing yenye naweza fanya, let me just support this government kwa maslahi yangu. These people, even some of them are crying at night. Why are we deserting our loyal leader? Why are we deserting Sifuna? Sifuna ni mtu mzuri mwenye anaweza unganisha Waluya. Again, the fact that Luya Nation, we are subdivided. We are Luya, I mean, I don't know what's going on. How many sub-tribe do we have in Luya? Utasikia hawa. Na kwa watu wote kuna ile kitu inakuanga ndani kawivu. Wariho zemuita ho. Ahwa ameita. Sisi muisukha haizi tuongoza. Mkabarasi haizi fanya nini? Tuongoza. Mbukusu haizi fanya nini? Haizi tuongoza. So na everybody wants, kila mtu wanataka kuonekana. Aenda ajipendekeze wapi? Kwa rais. Na wote wanaenda wanaambia rais, I'll give you Western. Ukisikia the way Mudavadi is talking, I'll deliver for you Western. Ukisikia vile nani the deputy governor of Kakamega, alito nani Savula, anasema I'll give you the whole of Kakamega and Western. If you go to Wetangula the same. Sasa tunashangaa how these people behaving this way. They are not deserting Sifuna kwa kupenda. Some of them have scandals, some of them wako na ile kitu tunasemanga inferiority complex. Wengine hawataki tu waongozwe na kijana kama Sifuna. That is what is happening.
Meaning there's money circulating.
A lot of money.
Okay, before I bring in VAR on this, I want Valentine to comment on the move of Winnie Odinga. We saw her at the SDC. When I talk of SDC, I refer to Linda Ground.
Yeah.
And she attended the meeting and she was given opportunity to talk. And I just want Valentine to give his view from the speech that Winnie gave and comment to us. Do you think Winnie has moved away from Linda Mwananchi? Because before, she seemed to be supporting Linda Mwananchi. Do you think she has shifted to Linda Ground and then will now be moving into the local politics? So, go ahead.
You know, I once said that the battle in ODM, in one way, kuna vita za kifamilia hapo ndani. You know, when it is alleged that when Raila was going to India, he had a meeting with 6 people. One was the president, Winnie Junior, Oburu, and Ada. There were five or five, and whatever they discussed, that the only those people that knew the word they recalled whatever they discussed with the Baba. So on my view, one, you have never asked yourself why is that the president is pushing Jalas to stand as the senator of Nairobi and leave Langata ticket. This is just arrangement yakuwa Winnie is now being groomed to enter the politics, scene of the politics, and to climb to the national table of politics. That's why you have seen Winnie, she has changed the move ya kusema Linda ground. Kwa sababu huku ameshaandaliwa kuambiwa now this is the way. Though unataka kulinda mwananchi, lakini if you want to win this battle, lazima upikane vita ukiwa wapi? Hapo ndani ya chama. You take over from that because there is some allegation that when they dropped Osot, the next person mwenye anakuwa proposed kuwa deputy party leader ni nani? Winnie Odinga. So it is just a calculated move. Winnie asonge karibu, mzee akijaribu kuexit the scene kwa sababu mzee hizi kaa kuyo kiti for the next 20 years. That is a lie. So automatically vile mzee anaondoka, Winnie will be taking the mantle ya babake. Also there is some allegation Jeoko Buru is coming to vie in Bondo,
the son of
Oburu
Odinga.
So he is coming to vie in Bondo. After kuvai in Bondo, you will be taking the mantle of the Odingas. So Winnie angekwamilia huku kwa ground, angechukua that space. So that is why kuna some U-turn zinafanyika.
Okay, so from what you are saying, this thing is turning to be a family issue.
Very true.
It's a family affair.
Can I comment just 1 minute?
Please, because I want to exit that and move to something else.
Strategically, William Ruto is finishing ODM, particularly Nairobi. Unajua Nairobi imekuwa ngome ya ODM kuanzia kitambo. How is it finishing Nairobi? First of all, Babu Owino is going for the governor, meaning that Embakasi East imeenda. Jalango was a MP for Langata. Jalango is going for the senator. The ODM seat in Langata is gone. In Westlands, we have Tim Wanyonyi. He's going for the governor where? Bungoma. Westland is gone. We have Makadara, Alado. Alado is going for the governor in where? In Viga County. So the only places that ODM itabakia nayo, it is maybe Anthony Oloch. We have an MP called Anthony Oloch, who is not even sure. Yeah, I don't know if even is sure atapata hiyo kiti. So strategically, President William Ruto is finishing ODM in Nairobi. You know, ukishapoteza more than 6 seats za ubunge Nairobi, I mean, you are not strong in the capital city. So as per now, it is counterproductive to William Ruto to finish ODM completely.
Okay.
Asante.
All right, let's move from national politics and now come local. You are a professional VAR.
Yes, I am.
And that's why you are on this show. Okay. Yeah. Now, what is the state of education in Shinyalu Constituency? By that I mean in terms of infrastructure, in terms of teacher-learner ratio, in terms of co-curricular activities, and in terms of performance. How can you rate Shinyalu in terms of those factors that have given you in education?
Okay. Lugano Bafo Sulvai is my name, but most people call me VR Kenya 254, ambapo nashukuru sana. I'm a teacher by profession. I teach, I don't cheat. Now, I've been asked to talk about the education sector. Not that I'm in the education nini? Hii nini education inaitwaje? Kuna nini body inakuanga education. Then the ministry, not that I'm in the Ministry of Education to write letters to people. No, I'm not in the Ministry of Education, but I'm in teaching. Yes. Anyway. I don't want many words. Yeah. Now, I want to talk as a teacher that works in Shinyalu. Number one, as a teacher in Shinyalu, there are many things that we need to address as teachers when it comes to delivery. The reason we take our children to school is that our children should have the best. I was looking at a video some time back and comparing our Shinyalu and other constituencies. I'll specifically talk about Ndindi Nyoros. Yeah, Kiharu. Thank you. This constituency has really developed infrastructure-wise, and when it comes to education delivery. Unapata kwamba kuna watoto ambao wanaenda shuleni wamelipiwa school fees. But the problem that you're having as teachers, you can go to school and at times unakutana na watoto kwa barabara and you ask them, why are you going home? Children will tell you that we have been chased. Let me use that word. We've been chased from school. And you ask yourself, because we've seen, and it's even on record, I don't know if you're going to get that video during your editing. Watoto wamelipiwa school fees. Yani kazi ya mtoto ni kwenda shule na kusoma. And they are paying a very small amount of money. Kama kuna malipo that is. Huku kwetu, there's a time I asked myself this question. Why are our children being chased from schools? And yet, there are other places ambapo watoto wanaenda shuleni wanasoma. Oscar Sudi kuna wakati alisema kwamba watoto waende shuleni. He pays everything. kazi ya mzazi ni kununua uniform. Na uniform ni pesa ngapi bado?
Not more than 1,000.
Yeah. Sasa
Careful.
kama mzazi, you're supposed to just get a uniform. And ukiona leader mwenye anajali masomo ya wanafunzi, huyu ni leader ambaye anajua kwamba is building a future for the children. So in our Shinyalu, there are some issues that are affecting the education sector, especially number one, when they chase children to go home, and I'm saying that I use the word chase so that you understand. Yeah. When they chase children to go at home and bring money, and remember that our parents, most of them are peasants. Peasants inamaanishanga nini? Small scale farmers. Mzazi kazi yake ni kupanda mboga. Hiyo mboga akipeleka sokoni, by the way huku Shinyalu sio rahisi watu wanunue mboga because kila mtu ni mkulima kabisa. Yeah. So mtu amepanda mboga apeleke sokoni aende auze ndio apate school fees ya kupeleka mtoto shuleni. There are some schools ambapo you look at the set of classes unajiuliza, are we in the 20th century ama tuko 21st century? And education wise we still have a long way to go. Infrastructure wise and among many others, we still got a long way to go.
How about performance?
Performance in schools nowadays, since the introduction of CBC, rating children is just something that is just confused. Mara exceeding expectations.
There's no ranking.
There's no ranking, by the way. Yeah. Na ukipata shule na rank watoto wao, hiyo shule haijui kitu inafanya. Let me put it that way. Yeah. Ati mtoto wangu alikuwa number 1, wako alikuwa number last. No. And actually hii kitu imechanganya wazazi to an extent that wazazi wanapeleka tu watoto shuleni. Walimu wafanye kile wanajua. Yeah. So performance wise, size wise sema hii shule imefanya vizuri compared to this one.
Yeah.
With the introduction of CBC.
Okay, I think CBC is affecting, and especially the lower you call them junior.
We have
class.
Junior secondary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then when you come to maybe is it senior or upper?
Yeah.
Do you refer to
senior secondary?
Senior
the secondary of our days.
Yes, of our days.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we can use that as our guide in terms of Form 4.
Yes.
When they leave out, how many exit with good grades for university, and how many make it through university?
Thank you.
Yeah.
By the way, watoto wa Shinyalu are very bright. Very bright. But the problem is that our children lack exposure to most of the things around here. You can find that maybe kuna zile allocations of funds ambazo zimekuwa allocated to children ambao wameperform vizuri shuleni kusupport watoto waende shuleni. Are you aware that kuna mzazi mahali kuna mtoto mwenye alipata B-, B+ somewhere, ajui kama mtoto anafaa kwenda university?
True.
Why? The Bible says that my children are perishing because of lack of wisdom ama knowledge. And that is what is ailing our education sector in Shinyalu. Some time back, I met a child who has performed very well. Huyu mtoto ako tu nyumbani, hajui anzie wapi aende wapi. Took time, talk to the parent, nikamwambia please enda cyber, saidiwa na mtu wa cyber kusaidia kupata information huyu mtoto anaweza join wapi. Hii grade ya huyu mtoto inaweza msaidia. Ukiangalia hata universities ama colleges, the number of children ambao wanatoka Shinyalu wenye wanajoin hizi institutions ni wachache sana. Wachache sana. Apart from hapa Sigalagala tu watoto wetu wanaendanga tu hapa Sigalagala, a place they can walk with legs then go back home. Yeah. So that is it for now.
Then maybe I'll ask this. I don't know who will respond to it. Maybe Valentine. When it comes to bursaries, do you think that these bursaries are helping the students? Because one of the issues you've raised is people being, let me use your word, chased to go and bring money for their school. School fees, I mean.
Yes.
Do you think that this introduction of bursaries have been there for quite some time? But is it beneficial to the constituents of Shinyalu? Maybe Valentine, you could help us there.
First of all, can I just comment on the issue of bursary or from where you started?
No, I just want on bursaries so that we can get more.
Okay. First of all, let me put on this record straight. I'm the chair of the bursary committee, Shinyalu sub-county.
That means you're the right person to respond to this. So please go ahead.
I will respond to it. According to the instruction from the ministry and from the CDF board Nairobi, bursary is given to a brighter students and a needy students. Unajua hivyo? Now those are the guidelines of issuing bursaries.
Yeah.
And hii kitu pia inafaa tufanye hamasisho kwa wazazi wetu. Bursary is like a subsidy. Bursary do not guarantee payment of the school fees of the students up to unless the students or the pupils or whatever ako kwa ile program tunasema full scholarship program. That's where the CDF bursary will cater for the payment of the school fees of the student. Payment as per the guidelines of the Ministry of Education. You might find that you are a teacher, you will agree. Like a school like Mukumu Girls is a national school. Each national school, the ministry imepeana guideline ya kusema school fees ya mtoto ni 55,000 for example. When we take that student for a full scholarship program like the one that we have at Mukumu, we'll pay 55,000. That one the CDF will guarantee, and that is what we usually do. But utapata shule ministry imesema 55,000, but utapata there is some addition ya 10,000 na nini nafika around 80. Sa hiyo 80 ndio unapata mtoto kwa full scholarship, na lakini there is some logistics kama remedials na ama wanaenda trip ama whatever. Sasa CDF bursary cannot cater for that. Then unajua this issue of bursary, mwalimu, how many bursaries do we have? Many bursaries, but unajua sisi kama wananchi mostly we just concentrate tusema bursary ya mbunge or like some bursary ya ikan, you see, but tuko na bursary ya women rep of which is very rare kujua inafanyika aje. Kuna bursary ya president na
MCA, yeah. Kuna
bursary ya MCA, kuna bursary tunakuanga na Jomo Kenyatta Foundation bursary.
Yeah, but Valentine, if yes. I interrupt, let's talk of what we know. So the bursaries we know. Let's talk of NGCDF. That is what people know. So my question was, do people get these bursaries? Why I'm asking this is because I've had some complaints that there are years we did not see any student benefiting from these bursaries. There are allegations that there are people who are getting bursaries and are not students. Some of them are officials, some of them are married somewhere else. And we have these allegations. We just want to know, are the allegations true?
Okay.
Do people or students or learners get these bursaries?
Okay.
Is it helpful to them? Are there years where we have not had bursaries?
Okay.
Those are the questions we want you to respond to.
Bursaries, since we entered the office, that is 2022, Shinyalu imepeana bursaries. Even if you walk to our offices are opened, you can make unajua wanasemanga mwananchi anakuanga na audit yake. You have been given the chance to do audit to these offices. So on Monday from 2022, we issued the bursary. Now those people who truly followed the instructions will benefit. You know, the poverty index of Shinyalu is very high. You might find that 20,000 students have applied for these bursaries. Then out of 20 students, you have like 40 million allocation for bursaries. So that bursary inafaa upea mtoto wa prime wa tuseme grade 10 sai, upea mtoto wa hizi zingine, upea mtoto wa university, upea mtoto wa na kila categories ziko na vile zinapeana. So
but you said the needy and the bright.
Yeah, ndio nimesema. The needy. So unapata ukipeana mkienda kufanya vetting, out of 20,000 you find the people that truly that wamepata your bursary like tuseme ni 10,000
like wenye wana
qualify. Out of 20 wamepata ni 10,000. So there's the remaining 10,000 lazima watapiga kelele.
So you mean these 10,000 who qualify get that?
They get that. Like now we have tulisema kwa sababu watu wamekuwa wakisema tunapea bursary watu wenye sio Shinyalu. Now tukasema we practice another approach. Tukasema we shall be using the chiefs to identify, tukusema napea huyu Valentine comes from Shingodo, huyu Chris comes from Semi Vakare. Now after tumefanya that vetting, now we have given that list to our assistant chiefs, iko displayed kwa the walls. So wananchi mnapewa hamasa ya kuwa mwenda kwa hizo ukuta muangalia hawa watoto na kutoka hii sublocation. Kama umepata huyu mtoto si wa Shinyalu, una raise complaint kwa sababu hatuja issue the checks. Tuliwapea grace period ya 1 week. So chiefs akicertify akisema now the list yenye mlinipea ndio yenye nilipea, now we commence the writing of the checks.
So how do you communicate this? Are people aware that they need to visit the sub-chief's office to check the list?
Yeah, our media teams do that. Then this program are fully supervised by the chiefs.
Okay.
Because it's a national government program.
So in other words, these are just allegations.
Yeah.
Bursaries are there.
Yeah.
They are being given.
Yeah. Like what I saw someone on the group on the Facebook saying that there is a lady alleged working in the office. Amepata bursary 2 times.
In fact, it was 3
times. 3 times. Surely, how can you give one student anafanya in 3 different institutions? She's doing diploma, she's doing degree, she's doing masters at the same point.
But that is the way they steal.
No, you see, those are our allocations. That's why I've said
he who alleges proves.
You see, when that allegation came, I, Valentine, being the chair, I took my initiative. I went to those schools. We did a lot of audits. You see,
Is Celestine a student?
I'm coming there.
Yeah.
We did our investigation, and we got that the allocation were just social media propaganda. In fact, we went up to the essence of some people recording statements. Even in fact, this year did the investigation, NIS did the investigation, then wakapata hot air. Even the auditor general himself, the report, ukienda hapo kwa IG Kakamega, utapata every financial year wana display pale list ya audit reports ya each constituency in Western. So those are some of the just allegation, political allegations and political propagandas.
So, okay, I just want to tell you something, Valentine. Do you know that in NGCDF, the MP is just a patron?
in fact NP is not is nowhere to be seen.
So what am I trying to tell you?
Is not to be seen.
When accountability will hit the road, bwana mbunge kukuruka itakuwa rahisi sana. So let me make my point about bursaries. In our ward, wacha nianzie tu kwetu ileo. When sometimes I normally sleep at night mpaka nasema which kind of message do we bring to our people? Because the MCA, acha niongelee kwetu because I know it better, alafu ndakuja Shinyalu. The MCA can allocate bursary to a certain school. Amesema like for example Lunyu Secondary School, I'm allocating 300,000 ama 200,000. But he will allocate 300,000. But backdoor atatuma his PA. Aenda ongea na principal, mwambie atupatie 150, alafu ya andike nini? Andike 150. Tugawane nini? Nusu. It is an active case in court. Iko huko kwetu. You see how these people are doing it. How comes unaweza peana bursary 200,000 then una demand upewe 200,000? Like ile list ya wanafunzi, you find even among the list kuna tu watu wamewekwa hapo ndani. Then they talk to a teller in a certain bank. Unatoka tu hapo unawaambia okay, you have been allocated 10,000. Go to cooperative bank ama a certain bank, go into teller number ABC, then kwa teller number 2. They have already talked to the teller. Instead hiyo pesa kuwa deposited in the school account, unafanya nini? Unapewa. That is what is happening in our place in Ileo. Now come to Shinyalu. My good friend Valentine has made a good point. But when you see allegation rising, there must be something. No, mtu hawezi toka tu kwa kichaka na aanze kusema bursary imefa. No, there must be something fishy going on. Na ndio hiyo kitu fishy ipatikane. I want to tell you something, Valentine. You said that office of yours, your office ya nini ya Ikana. There are a lot of insiders inside that office. This information sio mtu wa nje anaipata because mimi I'm not part of it. But it is trending all over social media that there are people who have stolen what? They have stolen money. In fact, that an alleged. It is Maverick Kahoko. It is everywhere on social media. Amesema like they have looted almost 65 million. That is a lot of money. It could not be 65 million. But for the MP to maintain his life, bro, he must loot something from the CDF. Now, there are names ziko hapo. I'll see a name of somebody, Celestine. I don't know who she is. Is she the funds manager or what? That amepewa bursary na yeye hata si mwanafunzi. You can see such cases. And other people wamepewa pesa who are not student. So if we go with this trajectory, utapata hii pesa instead ya kuenda kufaidi ule mwanafunzi needy ama ule mwanafunzi bright mwenye anafaa ingia university, imeenda kwa mifuko ya watu.
Yeah. And maybe on that issue of allegations,
yeah,
I think when you do the investigations, like you said, you need now to communicate back
to the people. Yeah.
And tell them that, you see, the Celestine they are saying is not like what you think. She is a student. Or maybe it's just allegations and you prove. Because you become responsible to the electorate.
Again.
And when they're asking these questions, like he said, there must be something. Okay?
Yeah.
Just quickly, because I want to move out.
Again, because when they are doing that investigation, they must find other neutral people. Amwezi niambia the office of Ikan is the one doing the investigation. That is shambolic. There must be an outsider, somebody independent from the community, ama from the all 6 wards. They must be a representative for the youths, representative for the elderly, watu wote wakuje waseme okay, when we were doing this investigation tumepata kweli zile allegation that the CDF is being looted ni uongo. Sasa huyo mtu atakuja back to the community. You see, these things is serious. They must even inafaa pia unde kitu kama baraza akuja ambie wananchi because this is our fun, ni uongo. But when they go and investigate in a boardroom na waseme we don't even trust the people doing the investigation unless watu watoke kwa bunge huko wakuje do see the auditors waseme okay iko even because those people are serious, hawezi danganya. But the police, you know, this is country, this is hawezi waamini.
Okay,
yeah.
Let's move out of that.
The board, the NGCDF board, this allocation inawafikia. So ikiwafikia every after 3 months lazima kuna kuanga na auditors. So ndio nimekuambia ukienda kwa ofisi ya Auditor General Western Region ambayo iko hapo kwa I think hapo kwa PC. Ukienda uangalie report ya Shinyalu last financial year ambayo hiyo bursary, unajua bursary yenye wamesema ni ya last financial year. Ukienda uangalia that record, you'll get the truth there. So sisi tulifanya unajua every program ya national government iko supervised na DCC. So DCC is the overseer of those things. So yeye ndio anafanya those investigation and the team yenye board imechukua. Unajua we are operating under the management board in Nairobi. So ikisema Chris wewe ndio utakuwa spearhead, there is no way. Alafu kwa issue ya bursary tunakuanga na representative of the community and the representative of the Ministry of Education ako hapo.
Okay.
Yeah.
So VR, my good friend VR, unless this government gets out of office, we cannot trust anything these people are telling us. Asante.
I wanted to say something.
Yes.
Kuliko kwenda kufanya investigations kuinvolve DPP, DCD, I don't know, those D somethings. Mbona hamungechukua tu Celestine? Mko na media team, right?
Mwenyewe.
Mko na media team?
Yeah, iko.
Mchukue Celestine. Mwende kwa hiyo shule anasomea. Mweke kwa kamera. Aseme mimi naitwa Celestine. Celestine nani?
Majani.
I'm just giving an example. Mimi naitwa Celestine Majani.
Atupea admission.
Huyu nasoma shule ya Shahombera. Mimi nalipiwa bursary na ofisi ya CDF. That's simple.
Yeah, this is my admission number.
Sio tukwenda kwa nini kwa DCP, DCC.
I've said hizo shule zenye walisema there is allocations.
Unaona, okay.
We went there tukapata there is nothing like that.
Yeah.
Even from our records,
yes.
There is hiyo list yenye iko kwa mtandao.
But Sela to pay
It's not
admission number.
the true list.
And that's now where I'm coming to. For you to come and say that this is not the true list, mkuje mseme Celestine akuja hapa aseme mimi wanasema mimi nalipiwa school fees na CDF. Mimi ni Celestine fulani. Mimi silipiwi. So this list is a lie. As simple as that.
Ama nalipiwa. Yes. This is my admission number.
Yeah.
This is my, but we don't know even the institution.
Just as simple as that, imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank
Because
you.
they cannot just pick one name.
Just one name out of all the names.
Yes. Okay, so I think we are just helping the
Yeah, kabisa
MP with his
accountability,
team to know how to handle
Because
these
vile
things.
wataanza kushika watu. I mean, I'm
Alafu
pity for them.
Valentine.
Yes.
Unajua si kila mtu atatoka hapa ende kwa ofisi yenye umesema ende angalie hiyo list. Unexpect mbaba an old man aende huko. It's not practical.
You see again the
We did that because mtu mwenye alikuwa na issue those forms.
No, I'm not showing hizo za nini. Umesema
Sasa
hiyo list yenye inafaa watu.
allocation.
Sasa ati mtu aende kwa ofisi. Umesema ya DC.
Sasa ya assistant chief tumesema hiyo kwa sababu
Kuna yenye imesema iko
Unaona hii ya majani yenye tunaongelea Celestine.
Oh.
We said that kuna ofisi ya
IG.
kwa ministry ya IG.
IG.
So, no, not everyone can go there.
Hata
Kwanza
wengine
watu
wanaogopa
wanaogopa hizo
tu.
ofisi.
Watu wanaogopa hizo ofisi za hizo ziko na
I think that team is watching us.
You will be catched. They'll catch you.
again there's an active case.
In
Yes.
few months,
Yes.
we shall display that list.
Okay.
Do you know that
We
the
shall
former MP,
just download from the website.
the former MP,
Then-
he has an active case ilikuwa kotini kuhusu hii mambo ya funds.
So it's a serious thing.
So yeye do you see, he say I'm a patron, mimi sihusiki hapo, go and deal the chairman, go and deal the funds
Sasa anarudisha
manager.
kwa board.
Yeye akatoka. So we are trying to help these people. Usitumike vibaya kuiba pesa. Usitumike vibaya.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's move out of that.
Yes, sir.
Now I want to involve VAR in this. Let's move to infrastructure in Shinyalu.
But I wanted
And
to comment on the schools.
On the schools.
Yeah.
I'll give you a chance. We still have chance. You'll give your view.
Yeah.
Okay, don't worry. Now I want to move to infrastructure, especially roads. Do you are our roads passable? You've received criticism
A lot.
over this,
A lot.
that you are creating content out of this infrastructure. I mean, even I'm unable to ask this question. Are our roads passable? What is the state of infrastructure in Shinyalu Constituency?
Thank you. Now, the infrastructure ambayo tunataka kuongelea hapa is just a road. The roads in our
Constituency.
Shinyalu.
Yeah.
This thing has created so much enmity. It's brought me a lot of enmity. But nashukuru Mungu, the number of phone calls I get from people telling me that I'm doing a good job and showing them around, they are so encouraging compared to the negative ones.
Okay.
And I really thank God for that. Kwa wale ambao wanafuatilia the daily updates zetu za barabara ya kutoka Airstrip-Shinyalu Chepsonoi, and many other roads in our Shinyalu, the state of roads is so wanting. There's a friend of mine who invited me somewhere, sides Eleho. Going to Kakamega is easy. I can use an alternative route.
There's an alternative
route. I can come to Shinyalu, then there's a tarmac there. Then you start feeling nice all the way to Kakamega. But kukiwa na function sides za kwenda sides za Shinyalu, Virembe. Fika Solio, enda Virembe, all the way to down there, enda Rondo. My friend, kama una ndege hawezi pita. Let me talk about the road in question here.
Yes.
Airstrip-Shinyalu-Chepsonoi road. Hii barabara kuanzia Muranda Primary all the way to nilipita huko the other day, nimepata they have pressed the road. Yani imefinywa. Yeah. At least kama hakuna mvua. But the moment mvua inaanza kunyesha, I always advise my brothers and sisters ambao wanatumia hii barabara, tafadhali tafuta mahali utapitia, because we have a number of cases down there. Hapo tu Muranda market, haki barabara ipitiki. And wakati walikuwa na launch the road, they want to start tarmacking the road. I asked a good friend of mine here. Najua hakujua ni mimi nauliza maswali, but nashukuru Mungu kwa sababu alikuwa anajibu in a vulgar language. But I just wanted to engage him like small learned people, lakini ilishindikana. Nilimuuliza, mnataka kuunda lami, mnataka kutuwekea lami, je, mmetengeneza barabara ambayo itakuwa inaserve watu wakati mtakuwa mnaunda barabara? The response was just something else. Nikauliza, mmeweka drainage mahali maji yatakuwa yanapita, ama mvua ikinyesha hii barabara maji itakuwa inaenda wapi? The answers he gave me were just something else. Nikauliza, site ya material iko wapi? Hii mmeweka wapi material ndio hata sisi tukuje tushuhudie? Because actually I'm among the people wenye tunataka hii barabara iwekwe lami. People are suffering on our roads. And actually if you are hearing this road, it's an irreducible minimum. Ni wakati naongelea watu wanasemanga ati it is so political. No. Hii barabara lami tu. Then the worst thing that happened ni kwamba mlikuja na president akasema barabara imeanza kuwekwa. Nilienda kwa internet ama kwa website nikaangalia, nikaona barabara imekuwa the road was launched na nani? President halafu MP kana imeandikwa pale. I hope you saw that.
Yeah, I saw it.
Imeandikwa pale. Na ni kilometers 25 kilometers
from here to
hiyo ndio imeandikwa kwa website. Na tunashukuru sana. Hii barabara inafaa ishughulikiwe as soon as possible. Wakati niliongea na one of the communication director, Mr. Ichingwa, alisema kwamba it is because of the rains. We appreciate. The rains will soon go. But my question was, kwa nini walilima alafu wakaiacha that state? The answer I got was rains. Mvua zitakuja zitaenda. Isikuwe story yake. Let them not be stories. The state of our roads in Kakamega, Shinyalu, it's really wanting. People have lost their lives kwa hii barabara. Watu wamevunjika kwa hii barabara. Na kama anadanganya, kujini hapa comment section, you prove me wrong. I'll respond to it. Yeah.
Okay. Christopher, what is the state of roads in Isukha East? You are from Isukha East.
Hey. Logistically, so no matter, I was late for the show. It is because logistics ni mbaya sana. Isukha East, my good friend, afadhali hata huko. Okay, unapata barabara, but after every 10 meters there's a ditch. Na sio normal ditch yenye unaweza epa. Unapata because of poor drainage system, maji sasa imekata katikati ya barabara. So you can imagine if you want to walk for a kilometer, unaweza shuka mara 10 kwa pikipiki. Anakuambia tu please, ihaho kidogo nipite hapa. Hawezi beba hapo mizigo. Hawezi, even when there's a pregnant woman kwa village anafaa enda wapi, inabidi mkue porters mweke kwa mgongo ndio at least, because on motorcycle atajifungulia kwa barabara. The roads are pathetic, ni mbaya kabisa. But if you ask the incumbent MCA ama the MP, Again, our MCA did a very bad thing. He's not in good terms with the MP. In fact, he's fighting the MP. Sasa ndio weka watu wote pamoja wa collaborate. MCA asaidie, MP asaidie, inakuwa shida ngumu sana. The last time I saw the governor, you can imagine the governor with all machineries, hizo gari zote, the escorts, everything. He came to Isukha just to launch a Maram Road. I mean, Maram Road. Na wakaeka what I normally call substandard. Najua pia Maram iko na qualities ndani. Walileta tu literally mchanga. Na matope hiyo wakati jua ilikuwa mchanga vile mvua imenyesha sasa imekuwa matope. And the kind of compressor ile walikuwa wanatumia kucompact hiyo barabara haiko compact kila mahali. I don't know how these contractors are operating. Sasa huko people are still wanatumia vichorochoro. Even my good friend VR, if you are kama unatamani kutembea East, don't please. Gari yako itavurutwa huko, itaharibika.
So imagine gari na trend on social media. VR oyo.
The roads are pathetic. Huko barabara. Even on my way from East kuja hapa Shinyalu, I've used more than 2 hours. Na ni journey ya 45 minutes niko hapa.
Of course unalipishwa expensive.
Unalipishwa
because mtu anakuambia siendi huko. Siendi.
So you have to convince him
aende huko.
And that is you have to
at least
to
na you can imagine somebody ananiona nimechukua lift ya tractor ndio nifike. You see
by that is only a tractor inaweza pita.
Tractor ndio inaweza pita.
Gari ya Ben Kelly
imekuwa the MCA. A
very arrogant person.
Gari ya MCA
Prado
imekwama.
Ya white.
Wacha hivyo. Sasa on your way from somewhere Chirobani, ukienda Vihiga, there's somewhere in a forest.
Katikati hapo.
Katikati.
How do people pass over there?
I mean, they have wameunda kichorochoro inside the forest.
So you have to leave the route, uingie kwa forest.
Kwa forest ndani.
What is nini kwa hapo katikati nyona?
There's a ditch almost 10 meters chini, then full of water. Alafu kando mahali unaweza pea mud yenye ukikanyaga ndani mguu, you see. Na inabidi upitie kwa forest, which is also dangerous.
So magari yapiti?
Huwezi pita huko. Kwa forest huko maybe you can find a poisonous snake. Ama maybe wakora wanaweza take the advantage. Chira bandu biha kupitia babere. Tunaweza usiku huwezi pita huko. Like I don't know. I mean ni mbaya tu. Even when I hear somebody like Ichingu akisema kitu imesababisha hii barabara hapa, I don't know if Ichingu is listening to his mind. There's a road from Sabatia inakuja kutokea wapi? Hapa Mseno. Kazi inafanyika. Sasa okay, the distance from hapa mpaka huko ni see this is
and in fact it was launched the same time na hii
but hiyo inaendelea. Nimepitia huko. Barabara inaendelea, there are machines on the road. Hizo they are moving equipment. Barabara inajengwa. Sasa hii yetu okay, hapa ni mvua gani inanyesha hapa na ni mvua gani inanyesha huko?
Yetu ni
so that somebody can tell something that I know.
Promax.
Yeah. Mvua Promax. Something that I can say ni maybe hii barabara yetu ilikuwa tu a political statement. Maybe haikuwa na budget. Walikuja tu watubambuza the people.
But someone told me that hawaja allocate pesa.
Absolutely.
Ya kwamba wanangoja budget isomwe ndio sasa hii barabara ikuwe allocated.
And do you know that hii budget yenye inakuja itakuwa na election ndani?
Hey.
Sasa mtaallocate
who is funding the budget? Watu wa one term na two term. You are funding this budget.
So my good friend, kama hii barabara yetu haiko kwa budget. Khalache kasi ya buzwa. Hakuna barabara itapita hapa. Huyu jamaa ame raise very good questions. You can imagine mpaka ile site walijenga hapa huwezi fika hapa.
Kwa access hiyo site pia.
Mahali wanaweka site.
Mahali wameka mabati.
Ngoja hii barabara inaanzia hapa Virema inaanzia huko chini. I thought barabara ongeka vitu kwa somewhere close to
the reason was venye niliuliza walisema Virembe is center ya Chepsonoi na Airstrip.
But you know,
wakaamua waweke hapo katikati ndio like
but you know when
I think they are coming from both sides. I really don't understand.
Maybe ingekuwa hivyo but there no huko hakuna mahali wanaendelea. The fact that barabara inaanzia huko ikienda huko they could allocate your site huko place huko. Then barabara ikishafika hapa
then wa shift waende.
Kwani kumove itachukua miaka 10. So to be sincere and I want to talk to our MP. My big brother, barabara itakupeleka nyumbani. To be sincere. Because hakuna afadhali ungeambia watu ungewafanyia kitu kingine kuliko kuambia nitawafanyia barabara alafu ufanye.
Sio kazi MP bro. Hii si kazi MP.
The national
barabara sio kazi ya MP. Kuna barabara za MP. Watu waache kubebwa ufala. Hii barabara okay, wanasema hii kana ndio alitongoza ndio barabara ikakuja.
Yes.
But whenever I see somebody saying that hii kana ndio naona hii barabara, I always feel like huyu mtu akwenda shule. Because this is a national government
road.
Funding.
From national.
Kuna barabara za MP ambazo zinafaa kushughulikiwa na MP. Do you know, wacha niongele barabara nyingine. Sijui kama unajua barabara inatoka hapa Liranda all the way to Sasari police station inaenda mpaka Kakamega. Hii barabara nani inafaa kuunda? County. Mbona haitengenezi? Why are we beating votes? Kila wakati tunapiga siasa.
Shifting blames.
By the Western tuko na shida.
Shifting blames.
Mara huyu. Yani we are so much in politics. We don't do things, we don't deliver services to our people. Siasa tu.
You see, I've been listening to one. I want to clear the air that this road iko kwa budget of this year. 165.
Hii budget inaisha mwezi wa 6.
Ndio nakwambia ilikuwa allocated this year 160 something million. This first
how many months budget is
so the issue of rain, the person that advised the contractor kutoka kwa site alikuwa engineer Okena. Kwambia because I don't know, you know, I'm not professional in engineering. You see, alikuja site then akaambia contractor you cannot go beyond this amount of the millimeter of the water in the ground is main at this place. Hauwezi fanya kazi. So that's why unaona time yenye kuna mvua unaona contractor anafanya nini? Anaenda.
Watu wakati mtu alikuwa anakuja sitinga zilijaa hapo. Juzi tu.
Zilikuwa hapo tu.
Contractor tena Kenhand waliambia endeni.
Ndio nakwambia.
Ama ilikuwa achukue tu picha Ruto akili.
So vile mvua inaenda ndio unaona, but the budget for this road is there. Already is in the books.
There's a question I want to be answered.
Then you can even, we have our son who is working in Kenya. I cannot mention the name. He comes from Shinyalu.
Yes.
He's the one that reveals to us hata before ikuwe launch akatuambia now it is officially our road iko budgeted. Then when we confirm from the budget, najua mimi napenda kuongea with facts,
statistics.
Yeah. 100 and the exact amount ndio sijui, but iko 160 something million iko
walisha allocate
from the beginning.
But nothing's happening on ground.
So because of rain.
So
na huko kuna mvua hii
kutoka ongera.
So when engineer gives an advice, whom am I to say no? Like when mwalimu niambe huyu mtoto anafaa ukae grade 3. Me a Salman person.
But we have
just aende grade 10
and quack engineers.
No, don't call our son quack.
So barabara itatengenezwa. Alafu in mind that the state of roads. Unajua kila mtu amechukua muziki ameweka MP.
Kwa sababu alijipeleka. Alisema mimi naundia
barabara. Hii barabara because hata kuona tu hizi tinga zimekuja kwa hii barabara is the effort of our MP. Hiyo ndio watu wanafaa appreciate that. Is the effort of our MP. Regardless ya kusema is our task. Ni ushuru yetu. That one we agree. But from since 1988 the creation of Shinyalu tumekuwa tukiimba hivyo, nobody has hajakuja hata hapa sema toilet hiyo tingenye tumeona. So first of all we appreciate our area MP. At least is in the budget, in line iko kwa budget, kila mtu anajua hii barabara inaundwa. So ours that unajua ukipea mtu project unangojenga akupe ufunguo, si ndio?
But hizo
tunajua timeline
PR show.
And that's the question. I just want to ask that question.
Yes.
Kwa nini wakati Ruto amekuja juzi hizo tinga zilikuja zote
PR show?
Kwa sababu contractor bado uko kwa site. Unajua contractor anafanya kazi kulingana na utaratibu wake. You cannot force kama hapo kwa sokoni hapo nyuma. Contractor anafanya kazi kulingana na vile amejipanga mwenyewe.
Mchezo wa town.
Hawezi end up detective contractor. Sisi kitu tunajua tumepea contractor timeline ya kusema date plan we need this
project. But do you know there's a monument imejengwa hapo already na President Ruto sijui amesha officially.
There is difference between commissioning and launching.
So what was that?
But he called it launching.
That was just
commissioning.
commissioning already iko in progress.
Okay, kuna mtazamaji anataka kujua the difference between commissioning and launching because maybe we perceived it wrongly. Wakati ilikuja, ngoja kidogo tu. Wakati ilikuja we thought barabara ingekuja lami imekuja. Please address the viewers and tell them the difference between commissioning and launching. Ndio tusikue na
kulaunch ni la kusema in simple like in our normal language.
Yes.
Kulaunch ni la kusema nahita nahoya. Huyenge shienyi mwana holarin Nyakhomba. Ni ku commission nile sasa imeisha. Now you are now coming to commission, watu waanze kufanya nini?
Nani kuna hiyo poster?
Unaona?
Maybe we'll get it.
Hapo editing.
So sasa kulaunch nile alikuja kulaunch tu the progress in JFI ni ianze. Lakini ku commission kuna commission officially fanya nini? Ikaanza kuwa ni progress.
So what did Ruto do wakati ilikuja pale? Alikuwa na launch
barabara.
Tusomee hiyo nini?
Tafadhali run English.
Yes, I'm just trying to get it. So let him explain us.
So that's why tulikuwa tunafanya nini? Tunasema that was the difference. Sio Ruto akikuja huko anasema barabara ina.
But you know what Ruto did?
Na pia unajua kuna progress. Hata ukienda kwa ile barabara ya Rironi. Unajua barabara ukianza kwanza lazima uanze kulay some foundation ndio fanya nini? Ndio anza. Uwezi tu amuka kesho, uanze tu kulima njia, unaanza kuweka kokoto
nini. But serikali iko na mashow off mingi. Do you saw the time Ruto alikuja? Do you know what they did? Walikuja wakamwaga ile kokoto nyeusi.
Watu wakabeba wakaenda nayo.
Alafu sasa wakapiga picha hapo mahali kokoto iko peke yake na wakapost hizo. But by that time barabara hapo ilikuwa mbaya sana.
Immediately alienda.
They started collecting.
Kupita tu hapo mahali penye watu walikuwa wamesimama.
So hiyo ndio kitu yenye ilikuwa. Alafu nilikuwa naambia tumetoka kwa hii barabara. But also there is some roads zenye mbunge. Unajua shida ilitokea mahali penye walichukua issue of roads. Wakapeleka a certain body yenye ina run maneno ya roads. There is a certain body ina run maneno ya roads inaitwa Kera.
Kuna Kera.
Sasa Kera ndio ina run maneno hizo roads.
So hii ni ya Kera.
Hii ni ya Kenya.
So za mbunge ni gani?
Za mbunge ana kwa kiti yake ya CDF. There is no kitty for roads. There is no kitty for roads.
Mbona unasemanga melima barabara?
Mbona anachukua credit?
I was coming there. So there is a body ya Kera whereby mbunge is a member of that body. So mbunge nominates certain number of people when you end hapo. Now they be the committee of that roads. Sasa kwa hizo committee of roads sasa ndio wana plan. Unajua we have two roads one road yenye na cut two wards. Ndio unapata kuna njia imekati so Central na Muranda. Sasa ndio unasikia ni njia ya Kenya. Like hapo kwenye kuna njia inatoka Senyende inapita paka Lubao. I think wamelima hiyo njia.
Inaenda Senyende.
Okay, so I got this. Why are you talking about this?
Absolutely.
So this was posted by Uncle Dunn.
Yes.
And that was on 30th of October 2025.
Yes.
And wameandika Republic of Kenya.
Yes.
Upgrading of Kakamega Airstrip-Shinyalu-Chepsonoi B12 road was officially launched by His Excellency Honorable William Samoei Ruto, PhD, alafu President of the Republic of Kenya and Commissioner in charge, Commander in Chief of the. So it was launched.
Not commissioned.
Yes.
So I was right.
You are right.
Yeah.
Sasa kuna ile kitu I wanted you to clear the air because the difference between launching and commissioning.
Yeah.
Because watu walitarajia tu vitu vitafanyika haraka.
Sasa after imekuwa kuisha you will now come back.
When okay, now that we go
because according to the BQ that was to end in 2028.
Yeah.
The construction of this road. Yes.
So sisi ndio tuko na haraka.
I think tuko na haraka. But again we expect something to be done as time goes because this was in October 2025. In fact, this was Thursday 30th October 2025.
Now I get
and
the
it
point.
Was to run through to 2028.
I get the point here. this is a campaign strategy.
Mm.
Banda okay, hawa watu wanaweza fanya just something little, then they will tell us mkituchagua tena tutamalizia. So umesema inaisha 2028. It is a campaign strategy.
Try to speak direct to
even a story building like a ghorofa.
What
is the timeline ya nini ya Ministry of Public Works inasema inafaa ichukue around 2.5 years ndio kwa mei. If a story building can take 2.5 years, it's the same that applies to the road.
But you know the same road from Museno to Sabatia.
And are you aware that road started earlier than this one?
No, almost the same.
No, skia.
Just say that because Mudavadi ndio kwa serikali karibu sana, amepushwa yake sana, ndio maana imefanyika haraka kuliko yetu.
Road from Mululu, inakuja paka huku, it was launched earlier before ikuwe launched.
How earlier? Miezi mingapi?
Like a year.
But I thought the same day they were launching here.
Yeah,
the president left.
Absolutely.
You are not understanding what I'm saying. Hii barabara ya kutoka huko msaidi za Mululu ilikuwa in progress. Then when the president came upper state lodge, then our MPs, that is our MP and the MP from Ikolomani, then they asked the president, kuliko hii njia ifike hapo kwa mto, please allow the contractor to do what? To just continue to come up to Kakamega. So that's why umepata hiyo njia ukitokea side za Vihiga, unapata Vihiga wameshaanza kuweka lami, contractor
mvua inanyesha.
Anakuja.
Mvua inanyesha huko.
Ama huko ni Ethiopia.
Nimekwambia the drainage different of this area is totally different.
So Shinyalu guys, our drainage is not good.
So but we agree that the BQ says that the road it will end
in 2028.
In 2028.
So we should mpaka Chepsonoi. So hatuna so barabara ililimwa tuendelee tu kuanguka.
Si kuanguka.
Tukikanyaga
barabara, unajua kila mtu anataka barabara ifanye nini? Ipitike. That is our view. Yes. And kila mtu atafurahia.
So the MP will take credit. If the road ikipita.
Because hata wewe ukienda kuombea mtoto wako school fees, alafu mtoto afaulu, you will be proud of your son.
Do you know?
Because we have been having MPs since
that is a technicality, because if he doesn't make it in 2027, another person might come in and take the credit. So afadhali hata angetufanyia kidogo tuanze kusema
I'm promising you before the year ends something will be shown.
So not the year, the budget. Because
already the road has a budget. Already the road has a budget.
How many months imebakia budget ikuwa imeisha last year na huu mwaka?
Nimekuambia
almost 3 months, but nothing has happened.
Already the roads nje iko kwa budget is included there. So hata nani aende nani akuja, hakuna mahali pengine, hata ruta akitoka mwenye anakuja is
our
just
prayer.
A must to fund this road.
Okay.
So I think what we are trying to say here, Valentine, we are not against this road.
Kabisa.
What we want is accountability. The road was launched in October last year. Today is 28th of March 2026. This already around 6 months. In 6 months, we expect there should be something.
They are taking us in circles.
Yes, there should be some progress. Now, the road has been dug, if I can use that direct translation, has been dug. And here we see that it is even more pathetic than it was. It's like, mmekuja kutuletea shida. Mpaka mimi ninafika mahali honestly nasema wacha wasifike Shinyalu. If this is it,
they'll mess up.
Wasifike Shinyalu.
Waache tu ibaki.
That is what we want. We want accountability. We are very proud Kenyans and very proud
Shinyaluians. Very happy.
Who really want this,
yes.
Who really want this road to be done. But the excuses that they keep on giving us, we don't as a whole maji. Like when you tell us it is raining, we really ask ourselves so many questions. And somebody joked somewhere and said, if wangepea mchina hii kitu, the kind of allocation that has been given, we could be speaking about something else. Maybe hiyo njia hata ingekuwa tayari lami imefika hapa ndio hiyo inaenda Chepsonoi.
we be realistic. Who has been in Nakuru for the last
I was there last year. Ilikuwa last year.
not last year, last year. For the last 3 weeks.
Our cameraman says he's been.
For the last 3 weeks. January. Me, I was there for the last 2 weeks. Yo barabara ya Rironi. My friend, when there is rain, nothing can hakuna kitu inaendelea. To be realistic, hakuna kitu inaendelea.
So okay, so it means mvua ikinyesha the whole year tutaendelea tu hivi.
So ni ile mvua
hata hii barabara, hata hizi zetu, to be realistic, hata hizi zetu mvua ikinyesha, hata yenye imekuwa mzuri, hata yenye imekuwa tu mzuri barabara ya kwenda kwetu kwa boma, mvua ikinyesha tu continuously.
Reason
drainage
too, because watu wenye wanapea hizi contract they do and go, they don't direct water, but they are doing your barabara di maji.
You see, hata kama ni contractors wanafanya makosa, hata sisi wananchi pia in one way we mess up the drainage system of these roads.
How?
Unapata mtaro imetengenezwa vizuri, badala uache maji yateremke vizuri, wewe unakata, unapata maji nafanya imeanza kurudi. At some point we blame the government, but at some point pia sisi wenyewe wananchi we don't take that accountability.
Very rare cases.
Accountability ya kuachia hii drainage ifanye nini iendelee,
but in very rare cases.
Okay, so
alafu kitu kingine kwa barabara ikitengenezwa, huwa tunasema barabara imefanya vibaya. Unajua kwa BQ maybe wamesema is just spot checking, wanaweka tu mara kidogo. So unapata mwananchi anakuja anasema barabara imefanya vibaya, but hii barabara what I'm assuring our people from Shinyalu, we are working on it. Hakuna mtu analala barabara hii hali yenye inakaa. We are working on it. Na barabara zingine on my view tumejaribu.
Okay. So if the MP will watch this, we are not against this. What we want is accountability and at least the states of our roads to improve. And if you're claiming that our drainage is not okay, you've dug this road, if again I can use that, if you've dug this road for the past 6 months, mvua imenyesha, maji inajaa kwa njia yote because the contractor ameflatten njia. Mbona asikuje achimbe kando sasa mitaro ya kupitisha maji? Alafu aende. Afix hiyo, aende angoje ukame ingie, ukame ikiingia arudi atutengenezee njia. Because the issue is hiyo road kutoka hapo Mranda Primary iko flat mpaka Airstrip. So when it rains, it floods.
What is looking for its
way?
Yeah,
it's just looking for its way. So contractor akuje achimbe mtaro kando, hii maji kikuja na mi lami naona inakaa somewhere, hiyo ni njia ifanye hivi kidogo, alafu venye lami itakuja then they can flatten it na watengeneze after mvua imeisha. So I think that is it. We've touched various issues about Shinyalu. Hatujamaliza. I was to go to security and health and those small sections, and these things are affecting the people of Shinyalu directly. That's why we really spend much time to talk about this. We'll create another time to address different issues here in Shinyalu. I want to give you each 1 minute to give your closing remarks. Let me start from Wakili.
First of all, thank you very much, Uncle Dunn, for inviting me on this great show. My good friend VR, it's good to see you. My good friend Valentine, it's good to see you. This conversation, we are not here on personal issues. Ama hatuko hapa kuongelea MP vibaya ama kuongelea president vibaya. No, we are just giving views and how we see things should be going the right direction. Kama vile tunaongelea mambo ya barabara, tunataka tu at least these people should do the right thing for the people because this is our taxes. Again, pia it is for the awareness for our people and educating our people. Thank you very much.
Okay. VR.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this opportunity, and it's very rare by the way. We thank God for this. As my brother Wakili says it, this is for our people's consumption. If I love your candidate or if I don't love your candidate, there are facts that we need to talk. We need to address issues at hand. And these are the issues that are affecting us. Yesterday, I was talking to a group of youth, and they told me that coming 2027, kuna mchezo ambao umekuwa ukiendelea wakati wa kura. Huo mchezo hautakuwa. In fact walisema watakuwa wanakuja wanakuangalia wakili iboli mwana wa vile iborla overremotion okushiniza hobe kora
witsa khobo rulitsa orula
overremotion uza hobe kora ukokoa lango
voting voters
kukoa langori. After that ndio unakubaliwa aenda upige kura. So I think youth wameamka, alafu wamesema kuna wazee ambao wanaletanga mchanganyiko wakati wa kura. The generation that we have right now wamesema kwamba they are coming, they want to guard their own votes because people have suffered in the name of people who don't understand the importance of voting. Wamekuwa wakipiga kura. Otherwise siku zote nite Lugano Ilbafosluwai, we are Kenya 254.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Tuko kadi. Anko, tuko kadi.
I hope mko kadi ile serious.
tuko kadi.
Okay.
Yeah.
After
Then-
this show, I'll be checking on IEBC portal.
Then what you do
Kadi.
by the, you need to enlighten our people on how to check their kama wako kadi.
Yeah.
Somebody was asking me that question.
Okay, so what you do is very simple. You go on Chrome or your favorite browser, check this link, verify.iebc.or.ke. Again, verify.iebc.or.ke. It will ask you your ID number and your name. Once you put that, it will now give you the details, your full name, it will
Polling
give you
station.
the polling station.
Actually,
everything.
ile I saw inauliza ID na the year of
Oh, yeah,
the
sorry,
year of
sorry.
born.
It is ID number and
The year of born.
I'm sorry. It is the ID number
Yes.
and the year of birth.
Yeah.
Once you put that, it's going to give you the information. Again, verify.iebc.or.ke.
tuko kadi.
Tuko kadi.
Asante.
Okay. Valentine, your closing remarks.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. It's a long time. But watu wangu wa Shinyalu, wish all the best. Na vijana, unajua huwa nasema sisi ni viongozi wa kesho, lakini na mimi nasema sisi ni viongozi wa saa hii. Remember tuko kadi, tukutane mbeleni.
Okay, pia uko kadi.
Pia mimi niko kadi.
Ile mbaya.
We need change.
Okay,
and we need
change.
power.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you so very much for getting tuned. I hope this was a good show. And if that was the case, please make sure to like this video, make sure to comment, make sure to subscribe for more. We wish to create another podcast where we'll be talking about things to do with Shinyalu and our environs. And we hope that you're going to be a part of it. Otherwise, click anywhere on the screen to watch our next video, and we'll see you in that video. Peace.